Scorpio, welcome back for your mid-month love reading. I've pulled the cards ahead of time. Welcome to those of you who are new, and also for those of you who have followed for a while, love and light, welcome again. Now, if you're needing a booking, the link is below. Yes, I'm available during the silly season. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now, in this read, I have actually pulled clarification cards, which is earth, air, fire, water, dependent upon who your love interest is / soulmate, twin flame. I've left it like this mid-month with a frequency that's physically coming through. Now, for you guys, Scorpio, your energy is being meditation. I'm feeling don't talk, especially since my throat chakra has gone a bit funny coming into your read. Really be still in that frequency. I know you're feeling passionate and, you know, it could be a bit agitated. It could be ending a cycle and transforming. And it's that last stage before the onset of what you're about to achieve or choose in a sense of a path, or connected to a love interest. Try and be still in that frequency. There might be a great deal going on around you, and the way in which you're feeling could be a bit fiery and passionate. Energies of self-worth and you not communicating your truth. There you go. Not communicating your truth, especially with the blue, with the throat chakra, and feeling you don't want to say anything because you're assessing the situation. You're standing your ground very firmly, though. You're seeing things. You're intuitively sensing it. You're reserving your communication as the information comes to you in a sense of a download. It could be making you feel passionate to agitated. You're not surrendering into it. And I don't feel it's, you're not being, I won't say you're not being tempted. You're tempted. You're more not surrendering your truth in communication. Because you know you're going to have a victory. In the moon energy for you spiritually, I'm feeling you're gaining a lot of clarity of the new moon, especially come January. There is a seed of an idea and something that's coming to fruition. It's going to bloom. It's going to go well. You have unconditional love connected to the bigger picture of what you're wanting. And again, I feel you're feeling very passionate. But the way you're seeing things, you're having compassion. And that's perhaps the reason why intuitively you're choosing not to speak. You're seeing the bigger picture you have for a while. You're very intuitive. You're not surrendering to the point where you're giving up on your truth because of something that you feel will bode very well for your life. It can be your life in general or connected to this individual, but I'm feeling it's both really. I'm feeling it's a reset. Now, you're not going to have time to have downtime. Things are going to move very quickly. So again, it can be anything from passion to panic when it starts moving. Oof. And I do feel it's panic when it starts moving. The key to your heart, because it almost looks like a key of something that never ended. A cycle that needed to complete where you were before the next chapter with the given person you're with, or directly with an individual who you have a spiritual connection with that hasn't ended. If you're dealing with an earth sign, it's for them in this loving connection, it's going to be a dream come true. Now, they can be very passionate connected to you. They feel that you're their world. They also have their world in their hands as well, and they're transforming. And it is a number 9 before the 10. I do feel that they really do feel you're their world, but you do turn them upside down. So that does make them feel a little bit, you know, off balance, but they're understanding that and they're accepting the connection of what it is. You are a very strong individual. And they're wanting you to guide them, but they've done a lot of work. And I do feel if you're a female energy and they're a male energy, they're very strong. It's almost like they may have like a fire sign energy, because I feel that, you know, and this could be just a particular message for one of you, but it feels like they're a very strong energy. If it's a female energy, I feel they are strong, but they're leaving it to you to have your transformation, and the ball might be in your court, so to speak. You could, when it starts moving, become very nervous. Air signs. This is very much a past life connection, especially with the shadow of the person. They are being leaders in their own right. They may be entrepreneurs. They may have plans involved in what they feel they'd like to do with you in the future, where they want the future to go. Again, an old energy, a past tense energy, a revisit of a frequency, so to speak, and they're very open with their heart. They may be extremely spiritual as well. There's a lot of feathers on the card, and again, I am feeling and sensing moon energy. Don't mind me. I'm reading the message. And again, it could be that you're getting a message. Very separate. Fire signs. Ooh. You guys trigger each other. You guys have a very interesting frequency. It's like you definitely are the mirror effect of each other. And the way you're looking at the situation can be a bit of a reflection and deflection. How do I put it? It's like they're facing their shadow aspects and you trigger them and enable them to do that. Or it was a previous energy, but then with you, they're passionate and they're allowing you to help them evolve. I feel they've gone through something, and the way you're going to have to deal with them will be quite gently. Although you're coming, you know, you're feeling passionate, you're going to have to be cautious about how you deal with them. They are at the point, especially the Aries energy, where they have undergone a mass transformation. She drives me insane. It's my daughter. The Leo energy, however, is very much nervous, but the Sagittarius is sort of unsure, I would say that. And the only reason I've mentioned direct signs is because there were those direct messages coming through. Okay, water signs. They're being very stubborn to the point of not seeing how perhaps something should go. Or not seeing the bigger picture and the reason why you're not communicating in a particular manner. Or the fact that you're not surrendering to this path. Or standing your ground in it. And they're trying to not focus on the negative. They're trying to focus on the positive. They're also trying to get grounded. And the reason they can't see is they're very focused on a direct situation right now. Not necessarily is it that they don't feel that there can be a celebration, but in communication they may not be. I'm not feeling them coming across as nasty. It's very rational, if anything. And it's strange because it says refusing to see physically, because where they're looking is at a direct object, a thing that they're dealing with. So it may be they haven't intuitively been able to have the downtime in order to use their intuition, and you're going to need to have a bit more patience with them at this point. So it's still moving forward, and it might be that you guys don't have the time to deal with certain particular elements of how this is going to go, or hearing from them, however this directly relates. But it hasn't ended. That's what I'll tell you. So regardless of how the signs are directly dealing with you mid-month, fire signs do want that next level with you. Definitely earth signs as well, but they feel the power's in your ball court, although they are strong individuals. Water signs are dealing with their duality, and it may be that they've got some things going on that has been disastrous from the past or hurtful. So it's a very separate energy going on with them that has nothing to do with you, if that makes sense. So bear with them and, you know, have the patience. As for the air signs, they're ready to go. It may be you're getting nervous because things are moving fast. I feel some of you might have two roads. And the reason you're pausing and you're being still is, yes, perhaps Christmas and New Year's, and because of all the transformation you have undergone during the year. But also because you're trying to use your intuition. You're trying to be very intelligent about how you're making this decision. You're not surrendering into it right away without the clarity that this is going to be something to celebrate. You're waiting for some sense of communication and conversation, because you do have unconditional love to this person. You're not having enough downtime, and the beast still really is connected to that. That if you clear the deck of anything you directly feel you need to address prior, I think it's going to bode better. And I think the delay, if any of you are experiencing a delay in the romance house, it is due to those two times, Christmas, New Year's, that these individuals are reacting in the way they are. But also for you, although you got be still and no time to do such, you're going to have to find that happy balance, and that can be about duality as well, because a cycle needs to transform, and until these two areas are balanced, it may become problematic. I'll leave it at that. Again, have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'll see you on YouTube during the month live. Love and light.